Hey, good morning, friends. The time is 7:20 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on the 19th of February, 2025. And of course, that's the 20th for my friends there on the other side of the planet. Hello, Australia. Hello, Melbourne. Hello, everybody. I'm so happy that you're all here today. I'm ecstatic. Well, let's start with who I am. My name is Lee. I'm the guy who started the group. Well, I thought it was funny. The group that was so funny, I started it twice. Never mind, there's logic there. I'm just happy you found your way here. Oh, I'm so happy that you found your way here. Oh, and I heard that you're you. That's right. And I know that you are freaking awesome. Why? Because you helped us build this site. This site that has, get this, 600,000 members. Over 600,000 members. That's right. Last night we went over 600,000 members in this amazing group. Oh my gosh, folks, that just blows my mind. And it's a little tiny mind, and it just blew my mind. So thank you for being members of our group. Thank you for just spreading the happiness. Thank you for spreading the laughter. Just thank you for being you. It's just amazing. And you know what I say? I always say this every day. If I'm going to say it again, and you're probably going to hear it again in this video. 600,000 members. There's more people in our group than there are in many cities on the planet. So let's call it what it is, the funniest city on the internet. Population us, folks. You and me. Cheers to us. So I've got a cool day ahead of me. I'm working a concert. That's right, I'm working the Our Lady Peace concert tonight at the Saddle Dome in Calgary. Our Lady Peace is a rock band formed in Toronto, Ontario in 1992. I saw them way back in the 90s in Ottawa. Actually, I think it was 1993 probably. Shortly before I moved from Ottawa back to Edmonton, which is just shortly before I moved to Calgary permanently. But anyways, great band. It's going to be a great concert. Really looking forward to it. And I haven't seen these guys for a long time. But they freaking rock, and it's going to be great. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. But yep, it's going to be a great one. Looking forward to that. And I want to hear from you. What are you doing today, my friends? Are you having a you day today? Are you going to work? Are you doing some reading? Are you going shopping? What are you doing today? Let us know. Just, it doesn't have to be exciting. It's just life. That's what we're interested in. I'm really interested to know what you're doing. So why don't we take a look at a couple of posts that you folks have shared that made this old guy laugh. First one's from Jessica Ray Herrman. We're going to bring that up right away here. Here we go. Sorry. I know this feeling. You've lived in the house for years and years and years, and all of a sudden your brain thinks there's one less step or one more step. Either one, but it's exactly like this. And it was captured perfectly. Thank you very much, Jessica. Really appreciate that one. I'm going to start just giggling a little bit. All right, thank you. Going to bring that one down now. And now the next one is from Helen Rivera. Going to bring that up right now. And you know what? This is absolutely true. I would rather a useful robot any day than a flying car. I would love a flying car, but a useful freaking household robot, like actually useful. I'm not just talking a vacuum. My gosh, it'd be perfect. That's what I want from the Jetsons, folks. Thank you very much, Helen. Thank you very much, Jessica. Those are awesome posts. Really appreciate it. And folks, don't forget, just because I don't feature your post, it doesn't necessarily mean your post isn't awesome. Just there's so many posts, and we're, I'm looking at them every day. Maybe tomorrow I'll see your post, and maybe tomorrow I'll feature your post. So keep sending them in. That's what makes this group amazing. Look at that. 600,000 plus folks sharing all this stuff. Of course, we're going to have some cool stuff to share tomorrow. And let's take a look at the top 10 countries where you folks are residing. So we're going to bring up that list right here. And then in number 10, it is Kenya with 4,166 members, growing fast. Then in number 9, we've got Ireland with 4,731 members. Can you say, well, I thought it was funny in Irish / Gaelic? I would love to hear that. Send in a recording of that, please. Anyone. And then in number 8, we've got New Zealand with 6,535 members. Love that. Then in number 7, we've got South Africa. South Africa with 12,068 members. Holy smokes, that's growing. Then in number 6, it's Nigeria. Nigeria with 12,598 members. This is crazy. I love this. In number 5, we've got the Philippines, 14,052 members. Hey, I'd love to hear, well, I thought it was funny in Tagalog. Oh my God, please. I would love to hear that. Send that in as a recording to admin@wellitheoughitwas.com. That's admin@wellitheoughitwas.com. I want to hear that. All right, sorry, distracted. Number 4, where I'm from, we are sitting at 32,155 awesome members. Hello, Canada. And then number 3, you know I love the place, Australia, with 42,580 beautiful members. And then in number 2, it's the United Kingdom with 83,219 beautiful, beautiful members. Hey, send me some penguins. There's a lot of you there. I'm sure one of you can send me some penguin biscuits, please. All right, and then in number 1 by a large margin, it is the United States with 350,096 members. Thank you very much, folks. Really appreciate every single one of you. It's awesome, awesome, awesome that we have members all around the world. All right, let's take a look at the top 10 cities where you folks reside. I'm going to bring up that list right now. This is where you see Australia shine. Wait a minute. Australia always shines. It's one heck of a shiny place. All right, so in number 10, we've got Nairobi, Kenya, with 1,611 beautiful members. In number 9, we've got London, UK. That's London, UK, not London, Ontario, friends. London, UK at 1,928 members. In number 8, we've got Adelaide. That's our first Australian city to make the top 10, but not the last. Adelaide, Australia with 2,322 members. Then in number 8, Sunshine Coast, Australia with 2,327 members. And then in number 6, it's Canberra, Australia. You see a trend happening here. It's Canberra with 2,427 members. And then in number 5, it's Brisbane, Australia. Isn't this getting crazy? Brisbane, Australia with 2,598 beautiful members. And then in number 4, a little bit of a change. It's New York, the Big Apple with 2,857 members. And then in number 3, it's Perth, Australia. That's right, not Perth, Ontario. There's one in Canada too. Perth, Australia with 2,871 members. And then in number 2, sunny Sydney, Australia with 3,963 members. And then in number 1, you know I love to say it, you know it's my favorite place that I haven't been to yet. It is beautiful Melbourne, Australia with 4,221 incredible, amazing members. Oh my gosh, folks, I'm so happy that Australia loves us so much. Because you know what, Australia? I love you. Seriously, I want to get down there. I want to visit you. We're going to make this happen. I think the logistics, not too difficult, but I might need your help. We'll talk about that at another time. So thank you very much. Thank you so very much, folks. I thought that was kind of fun. I always find that kind of interesting. So what do you think? And you know what? If your country or city isn't in either of those top 10s, I would love to find out where you're from. Just leave a comment on this video letting us know where you're from. It'd just be kind of cool to find out. So thank you very much, folks. You know, no matter where you're from, you folks are all so important. We are around the world, man. We're international, folks. That's unbelievable. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, since we're celebrating 600,000 members today, I think we should take a look at our top 10 contributors in both of our groups. That's right, we have 2 groups. If you don't already know it, we've got a sister site called Well, I Thought It Was Funny. Also, the difference is there's no comma after that. There's no comma after the word well. Why do we have that? Kind of a backup for this one, but don't worry about that. We've got 2 sites. We're going to show you our top posters from both, and we're going to start off with our sister site, which is, Well, I Thought It Was Funny, and that one's sitting at just under 900 amazing members. So let's bring up our top 10 posters. Here we go. With number 10, we've got Teresa Janeway, and in number 9, we've got Rose Glad. You know that name. Rose, you rock. In number 8, we've got Michelle Finnerty. Hey, Michelle, look at that. Michelle's heading up the top 10 in our second group. In number 7, we've got Maureen Mathrid. Wait a minute, I know that person. That's my mom. Hi, Mom. In number 6, we've got Andrea Sally. In number 5, we've got David Knapp. Hey, David, how you doing, buddy? In number 4, it's Dixie Zimba, or Zimba. I always say it. I say it twice because I know I'm getting it wrong at least once. Dixie, hope you're doing great. Keep posting all that amazing stuff, Dixie. And in number 3, it's J.R. Ross. We featured J.R. Ross's post several times, just like Dixie's. And in number 2, it's Sue Ocheski. Sue, I got your name right. I know I got it right because you told me I'm doing it right now. Sue's an amazing poster, of course. And then in number 1, it's Melissa Carnahan. Hey, Melissa. Melissa's a super supporter of the group. She has donated to us several times. We have a donation page, folks. Check the notes for that. $2, $3, $5. I'm not going to get into that now anyways, but you could help us. But Melissa's donated many times. But more than that, Melissa just posts and posts and posts, and she posts great stuff. Absolutely great stuff. So thank you very much, Melissa. And now let's take a look at the top 10 posters in our main site. The site that just hit 600,000 beautiful members like you. We're going to bring that up right now here. And in number 10, it's Rick Stair. Hello, Rick. In number 9, it is Douglas Hammond. Douglas, hope you're doing great today. Number 8, Edward Mullen. Edward, I know I featured a couple of your posts, Edward. Number 7, Corey Kaczynski. You've heard that name before. I've said that name many times. Number 6, Deonna De Rosa. Yeah, that's right, Deonna De Rosa. I believe you've heard me say your name before, too. Then we're number 5, we got Ron McNeil. Hey, Ron, how you doing? Number 4, it is Sue Ocheski. Hey, we heard that name in that other list, didn't we? Number 3, it's my buddy Corey Buckner. Check out collections.com. COLEXIONS.com. That's Corey's amazing community of artists that he's created. Check that out. And number 2, you know her. You heard her on that last list. You see her posts all the time. Melissa Carnahan. Melissa, thank you very much for all your support. And in number 1, Michelle Finnerty. Michelle and Melissa have been, number 1 and 2 on this list for a long time. Michelle, you rock. You've been with us for so long. You've been supportive right from the beginning. And Michelle's another one of those folks one of the very early folks to jump on board here. Same thing with Melissa. Thank you to both of you. Actually, thank you to all 10 of you. And let's pull that back and thank you to everybody on both lists. And thank you to every single person that's in both of these groups. Thank you for making us so awesome, folks. I'm going to take that down now, and I'm just going to concentrate on all of you. And what I'm going to say is, if it wasn't for all the posts that you folks send in, your comments, your shares, we'd be nothing. We'd be nothing. And we're way more than nothing. We're 600,000 strong. I said it earlier. I'm going to say it again. We are the funniest city on the internet. Population us, my friends. Things are moving along really smoothly today, so I think I should cut to the chase and get right to the bad jokes. The man who invented cough drops passed away last week. There was no coffin at his funeral. Why did Beethoven get rid of his chickens? Because all they ever said was Bach, Bach, Bach. I like the name Brie, but my wife thinks it's a little cheesy. My dream job would be cleaning mirrors. I could really see myself doing that. What do you call a magician who's lost their magic? Ian. I stopped taking my dog to the park because ducks kept trying to bite him. That's what you get for getting a purebred dog. I burnt my Hawaiian pizza. I guess I should have used aloha temperature. What do you call a dinosaur with a lot of deep questions? A velociraptor. I can cut a piece of wood in half just by looking at it. I know it's hard to believe, but I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Why don't penguins fly? Because they're too short to be pilots. I used to apologize for telling those. No more. I freaking love telling those. You know why? Because I know there's people that actually like hearing them. That makes me happy. If it's making you laugh, whether it's a laugh because they're so bad they're funny, I don't care. If it's making you laugh, that's my whole point. That's the whole point of creating this site. And it makes me so happy to know there's at least a few of you that enjoy those and come back every day for it. And Rose told me yesterday she comes back for them. She told me that before. I love hearing it. You can tell me again and again. I'm going to be glad to hear it. Melissa Carnahan has told me she comes back for them. Michelle told me she loves them. I've got other people that told me they love them. My wife likes these bad jokes. And she has to live with this. She has to hear this corniness all the time, folks. But you know what? But she still watches them every day, and that makes me so happy. I hope you're enjoying them, folks. If you're not one of the few folks that let me know that you're watching the jokes, let me know, because that's kind of what keeps me going. It's hard to find jokes that I haven't told, folks. It really is. And you know what? And I love it when you send me your jokes, and I'm going to say that right now. send me your jokes, please. Send them to jokes@wellithoughitwas.com. That's jokes@wellithoughitwas.com. You know, I need them. I need a supply of jokes. You can also leave them as a comment on this or any other of these videos. But if you do, please try to tag me. You know, that would make it a lot easier. But please, please, please send me your jokes. I really need them. And you know what? I'd also love to hear you tell your jokes. I'd like to get like 10 people telling 10 different jokes. That's one joke a person. And then I could stitch them together to make a joke segment for one of these videos that is just me introducing it and told by 10 amazing members like you. I think that'd be really fun. Send those to jokes@wellithoughitwas.com. That's jokes@wellithoughitwas.com. And, you know, if I can, I'll use them. I just, you know, it all depends on the joke. It all depends on the quality of the recording. But, man, wouldn't that be fun? I would love it. A joke segment, you know, hosted by me but told by you. That would just be awesome. That's what that would be. Oh, and you know what? You saw and heard a penguin joke in those jokes, didn't you? It was the last one. It's always the last joke. Oh, probably also saw that little thing that said, not sponsored by McVitie's. I tell those penguin jokes every day. That's one penguin joke every day. And where did I get those jokes? Well, originally I was getting them from these fantastic little cookies. All right, biscuits if you're in the UK. I call them cookies, but they're called penguins. Little rectangular chocolate biscuit / bars / cookies that are chocolate cream filled and chocolate coated. And they're each individually wrapped. And each wrapper has a joke on it. That's right, there's a joke, a penguin joke in each one of them. And I've been telling penguin jokes every day, and I'm hoping they're jokes that are featured on the penguin bars, but I have to call them now inspired by the penguin bars, because I have no penguin bars. What am I saying? I'm saying if you live in the UK, I implore you, please get in touch with me. I want to buy some penguin bars, and I want to have them shipped to me, and if you can help me with that, I will make sure that you're not out of pocket at all. I will pay you for that and for your time. As long as it makes sense. But yes, please do that. But you know what? Here's a cool idea. McVitie's. Yeah, that's right. You purveyors of amazing confections. You makers of penguin biscuits. How would you like to sponsor my joke segment? That's right. I tell these jokes every single day. And every day I tell a penguin joke. You could sponsor it. And I'm telling you, we could make this big. I don't have a lot of people watching right now, but the potential is huge. This group has 600,000 members in it. You hear that? Maybe with your help, we can get more of them watching these videos, and you can get me more of those cookies, and I can tell more of your jokes. It's going to work out great for you and for me. Right? You got that? You got that, McVitie's / Plattis? I know you're out there. I just don't think you're listening. Come on. Don't be a chicken. Be a mighty penguin. You can do it. Sponsor my joke segment. What do I want? Oh, it's simple and it's cheap. Number one, I would love some penguin biscuits. Why don't you supply me with a regular supply of those penguin biscuits? Yeah, you got to send them over the ocean. Guess what? You're a great big company. I know you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you, Plattis / McVitie's. And I also may want a little bit of cash. Not a whole bunch. Get in early when it's cheap. I'm willing to work with you. Make this happen. Make this guy happy. And you know what? I think it'll be good for you too. I'm telling these jokes. They're pretty wholesome. And you can supply me those cookies. You're also supplying me with your jokes. And you're so going to get the credit. I'm going to shout your name from the rooftops. And you know what? You know what, Plattis / McVitie's? There's another thing you can help me with. I'm trying to get to Australia because there's so many amazing members of ours that live in Australia. I'd love to do a couple of meet and greets with them. How would you like to sponsor something like that? I'm telling you, the publicity would be fantastic for you, and I'm sure would help us grow too. Talk to me, McVitie's. I'm easy to get a hold of. You can email me at admin@wellithoughitwas.com. That's admin@wellithoughitwas.com. I'll be waiting for your email. All right, enough with that specific silliness. We've got other silliness, of course, but that silliness, we're done. Let's talk about two favors. Two favors I'm going to ask you. I'm going to make them real quick. First one, try to make somebody laugh today. That's the first favor I'm asking. It sounds easy, but it's not always easy. It sounds like it's a little thing, but sometimes it could be the biggest thing in somebody's day. You never know what somebody's going through. You make them laugh, you raise them up. They could be having a horrible day, you raise them up a little bit. They could be having a great day, you raise them up a little bit. Why? Because they're laughing. Laughing elevates us. You can do it. Make somebody laugh. You make people laugh every day with your posts. Try to do it out in the real world. And that second favor, you know what? I've asked you to make somebody else laugh. Can you do me a favor and make you laugh? It's just as important, you know. Making somebody else laugh is very, very, very important, but you're as important as anyone else. You deserve to laugh. You deserve to be happy. You're already making people laugh with your posts and things you share in our group. I hope you get some laughter too. It's that simple. Can you make somebody laugh if you get a chance? And please make sure you're laughing. That's all I'm asking, folks. I'm not going to drag it out any more than that. You just deserve to be happy. All of you do. Now that weird, awkward part of this place where I ask you for the change in your pockets, and I'm so damn sorry. I'm so damn sorry. I spend 6 hours on this group every day. That's more than I do at my regular job. This is 7 days a week for me. Plus, I spend 2 hours making videos, but let's not talk about that. But we're just talking about the time I spend curating the group, and that is 6 hours minimum. Why? Well, 600,000 members today, right? You know how many posts come in? Just so many. Anytime I sit down, there's at least 600 posts there now. And I've got some great admins, some great mods, but it's a lot of work no matter what. So what I'm asking is, if you can afford it and you think it's worthwhile, I'm asking you to donate to our PayPal page. You know, I've got that QR code right there. And then I've also got, you know, that URL at the bottom of the page. I've got that QR code right there that you can scan with your phone if you're watching this on a computer or maybe on a tablet or even a TV possibly. And if not, we have a link to that donation page in the notes to this video. We make it really easy. I mean, you'll see it across the screen too. I think it's donate@wellithoughtitwas.com. That's donate@wellithoughtitwas.com. Any little bit's going to help. And you know what? And this is embarrassing, so I shouldn't be saying it, but I got to say thank you anyways. My mom has subscribed to the group with a $5 subscription every month that I'm going to give back to her. She may not think she's getting it back, but I'm going to make sure my mom gets that $5 a month back, because come on, she supported me for 18 years. I don't think she needs to support me anymore. But I love you, Mom. Thank you so very much. But you know what? You could do that. $5 a month if you can afford it. It's an easy subscription. It's automatic. You just go down there and you choose to subscribe monthly. We have that PayPal page, but up in the links we also have another thing called Buy Me a Cup of Coffee. That has an option for a $5 subscription. Whatever works for you, we want to make it easy, but we don't want it to hurt. So if you can't afford it, don't even consider it, please. But if you can't afford it and you think it's worthwhile, please, please, please. We'd really appreciate it. By we, it's mostly me, but I do have some amazing admins and mods I'd like to compensate also. Thank you for that. Thank you for listening to that quick spiel, because it's not as quick as it should be. And you know, along those lines, I've got one more thing to say. We've got an amazing store. We do. Look at this shirt. Hey, look at this 3/4 sleeve. I call it a rock shirt. I think that design is fantastic. That is Dorothy the Spokes Cow. We've got her on these shirts. We've got regular t-shirts. I've got a fantastic hoodie. It is so warm. Oh my gosh. Love that hoodie. And we've got a tote bag. Of course, we got a tote bag. Check out Rose Glad with her tote bag. And we know we've got phone cases. I've got panties. I do have panties. I'm a little embarrassed, but I was asked to put panties in the store by four different members, folks, via direct messages. So those are in this store. I wonder if you were just playing with me, because nobody's bought any. That's all right. You know what? They're there if you're interested in them. I think they look good. You know how I ask everyone to send photos of yourselves if you buy our t-shirts or, you know, our phone case or our hoodie or whatever it might be. I can't ask you to send in photos of yourself wearing the panties. Totally inappropriate. And you know what? I'm very happily married and I want to stay that way. So yeah, I would love the fact that I would love it if you bought them. Definitely want you to buy them. But yeah, I can't ask you for photos. But cheers to you, folks. Cheers to you. I hope you find something in our store that you like. Anything like that, any donation, any purchase is going to help us. It really is. And I'm really proud of our store. I think those products look good. The shirt like this looks a little bit better. This is the first one I made. It's a little white line there. There's no white line on the new ones. But yeah, great looking products. So if you feel like helping us, those donations go the farthest. And I think you'd look fantastic in our shirts, our hoodies, holding that phone case, carting around that bag, holding your rubber chickens in the bag. Thanks, Rose. Thank you. And those panties, that's your thing. You can tell us about it, but I don't think we should really see it. You folks rock. You don't have to buy our stuff to rock. You don't have to make a donation to rock. Look what you've helped us create, right? I'm sorry. I'm a little embarrassed about that. I don't know why. I'm not 15, but sometimes I feel like I am. But anyways, I'm already rambling, my friends. Already rambling. I'm just gonna wrap this up. So happy that I've created this group that so many people have found worthwhile. You folks make me, I guess it's proud or whatever, I don't know. It's a weird feeling inside that I haven't felt before. I know this is not a tangible creation that I can actually hold in my hands, and I know it's not really my creation. I created the framework, and I had to wait for you folks to show up before it was amazing, and you made it amazing, so thank you. And you folks also make me a better person every day because I laugh a lot more. And when we laugh, I think we're just better. We are, we're happy. I'm just talking in circles, and starting to get the emotions. So we're going to stop that. Going to get right to the end here. You folks absolutely rock. So happy you're here. Please come back again tomorrow. Maybe bring somebody else with you. I don't even know what that means. But I'm going to be here again tomorrow. I hope you're here. We'll see you again. All the love, my friends.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny.
Well, I thought 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 it was funny.
That was funny.